Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Today we're going to be doing a short update, just quickly. Most of it's going to be on Hurricane Sally, because that is the biggest news for today. So this is all related to Sally, this is all related to the wildfires. So let's move on here. Quickly just go to the satellite imagery, so you can see the flow of the jet stream is very far north right now, and then you just have Sally is taking the big stage here. It has a pretty good eye wall there, but it is just stalled off the coast, which is not a good thing for areas of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Florida, because the rainfall is just going to pile up. It is going to thrive off of the Gulf moisture that it is taking in, and it is just going to deposit it right in here, and that is going to lead to major flooding. The issue is storm surge for a little bit. Now it's going to be flooding, and inland flooding isn't out of the question either. The good thing is that I don't think that this will be a big problem for outflow of the Mississippi. I don't think it's going to get to the Ohio River, maybe the Tennessee River a little bit, but I think that it's going to go right here, and at that point it will really have little impact on any river flooding, at least major rivers. Inland flooding as itself is still a big problem though. So let's move on. National Hurricane Center. So we do have our four systems. Obviously Sally, 80 mile an hour category 1, Paulette, a 100 mile an hour category 2, Teddy, a 70 mile an hour tropical storm, and Vicky, a 50 mile an hour tropical storm. We also have 3 disturbances. I think this is disturbance 1, which is a 10 to 20% chance of formation over the next 48 hours and 5 days. I think that disturbance 2 is here. This is another wave of Africa, 50% chance in 48 hours, 70% chance in 5 days. Will this become Wilfred? Now, disturbance 3 is very far north, 10 to 20% chance. I don't think that's going to form. I think that's way too far to the north for anything to form, but anything can happen right now. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at Sally. Wind speed probabilities. Wind isn't the big issue, but here's your wind speed probabilities. Tropical storm, 50 knot, and hurricane wind speeds. Alright, next up. Cone and warnings. We already know hurricane, tropical storm warnings in effect. Those probably will be extended because this just doesn't want to move. It'll move on shore, it'll quickly weaken to a tropical storm, then become a depression. It is going to rapidly weaken once it gets onto the shore. It's just, when will it get onto the shore? I don't think that they were expecting a Tuesday landfall. I think by the time that you're going to be seeing this, it might have just made landfall somewhere overnight. By the time you're watching this last night. So I'm filming this at like 11 o'clock on Tuesday. I don't think it's going to make landfall on Tuesday. I think Wednesday morning is the time frame. I think that it's going to be rough. But let's move on. The M3 kilometer model. Of course, Sally is the main thing that we're watching here, but a few other showers and thunderstorms across the US, but it goes on shore, and again, it just rapidly weakens in terms of strength, but the rain is still all there. It's still all there, and we can see it, really saturating some spots, kind of acting a little bit like a nor'easter there, but of course it's not a nor'easter. It is a post-tropical cyclone at that point, or it might just be nothing, just a system at that point, but it'll be remnants. So let's move on. Current storm information. I want to really look at, is it 98L? I believe it is 98L. Alright, so 98L. We'll look at 99L too. So track, kind of taking a similar track to Teddy, I believe. And all these models kind of showing the same thing there. Intensity guidance. Most models are showing this, actually all the models are showing this becoming a tropical storm. Category 1, a few of them are showing Category 1, not all of them. But I think that we could see Tropical Storm Wilford out of this. 99L. Yeah, this is the one very far north. So, yeah, I think it's just an organizational thing at this point. Because you can see this infrared satellite imagery, it's really bad, but it also shows you this thing is just showers. I don't think it's going to get that tropical look to it. If they wanted to classify this as subtropical because of just how far north it is, maybe, but I really don't think this is going to form. I don't even know why it's an invest. It just has that low of a probability. But they named it an invest, which I was kind of surprised about a few seconds ago. And that's pretty much it. Quick look at Teddy. Most models showing Cat 2 now. Cat 3, couple. I think Cat 2 is probably realistic there, but it could definitely get major hurricane status. GFS, here's the Atlantic. So let's just watch these two. So of course you have this. This is just like one of your European windstorms. That's what I think this is. Then this wave, the GFS really doesn't show it forming here. It just shows it as a wave. But it does show Paulette there a bit. Then you have Teddy there. And really, you maybe a little bit right there. Maybe that's Wilford. But Paulette's going to be... You usually have that one storm that just sticks around. It just wants to stay around. I think that's going to be Paulette this year. Because right now, the GFS is showing it making another round. It's like a Ferris wheel. It's going up and down and up and down and up and down. So maybe it goes post-tropical and then it just reforms as it moves south, because it is expected to take a sharp turn to the south right here. So maybe it does reform. I don't know. But this has been a long episode. I kind of rambled on there, but that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.